So welcome back, dear viewers, for match number 2 of the Friday morning, where the MSC study group take on the Super 11 in the Falcons Champions Trophy T20, the edition 1 of the season. And it's the Super 11 who won the toss, and they have elected to bat first. So news from the centre a little while earlier. So definitely looking to put some runs on the board, and a lot of runs in case they can, because the MSC study group do have a good batting lineup. We're playing on the exact same wicket that we had done in the morning. So as they're playing 11 for the MSC study group, quickly through that, Moiz Ahmed, the captain, Ali Abbas, Daksh Lakshman, Imran Nawaz, Mohammad Adil Shahib, Mudassir Salim, Nabil Ahmed, Rudransh Panchal, Umar Abbas, Vishwa and Zahid Khan. Whereas for Super 11, there's Irfan Basha, the captain, Syed Abdul Munaf, the wicket keeper, Aryan Kapil, Asad Ibrahim, Nazmul Tajul Islam, Saud Farooq, Saud Mohammed, Said Nasi, Srinath, Vishukant and Zahid. So that's the playing 11 for both the teams, and we will see how the action starts in a short while from here on. So that's it. Ball number 1 comes your way and starts off with the wide. I'll have to bowl that one again. So Vishwa is going to be the man here with the ball in hand. South and Syed, the two batters for the Super 11. Play that on the offside. There's a fielder back in the deep. He doesn't quite able to stop that one. That's going to be a boundary. So runs off the bat for the Super 11. And there is the third man. Tried his best, but he couldn't quite. So South 4 of 1. Syed, the non-strike is in. Defends this one around. It's 5 for no loss for Super 11. And that's a play and a miss. And there's 5 runs in this particular over. The South 4 of 3, Super 11 are just going ahead with those runs. So it's all about the MSC study group. They've given the opportunity a lot of youngsters in their lineup of 11. And also the Super 11 have done the same. They have there's Aryan who's out there in the playing 11. He goes on the onside this time. So that's one bounce towards the fence. Or is it all the way? Let's wait for the umpire. That's been given as a maximum. Straight back. Straight up and over for a maximum. So 11 for no loss it is for the Super 11. This time he walks around the offside. The fielder couldn't quite stop the ball. And it's going to be a run. So with it, the first over is done and dusted. 12 for no loss for the Super 11. So Rudransh Panchal has now been given the ball in hand as Saud on strike, who's 11 of 6. And Sayyid, the non-strike, is in. Keeps it pretty much straight. So there's 11 of 7. Goes on the onside. Once again, a quick single has been taken here. It's 13 for no loss. Gets the inside edge. Rudransh Panchal is giving a tough time to Saeed out there on strike. He's been facing in those dot deliveries. Can he get a wicket, Rudransh? Really required to give a blow to the Super 11 early up. Oh, there was a chance straight back towards the bowler himself. He couldn't quite take that one, though he got his hand to it. So with that, 2 overs have been done. It's 13 for no loss for the Super 11. So Vishwa to continue 12 runs in his first over. South took him on altogether. And that's a no ball. We saw the hand going up. So the red lights will be on. And he'll have to bowl that one again. So there's 15 for no loss for the Super 11. Saeed just placed 4 deliveries. It runs it down the ground. That's high up in the air. And that's going to run away towards the boundary region. 1 bounce. So Saeed as well now gets into the act. He faced a couple of dots against Rudransh in the previous over. But there he got the opportunities. Coming advancing down the ground. Saw the ball being slightly short. And he went with it. So that's 4 of 5. So South is 13 of 9. Saeed is 5 of 6. Super 11, 20 for no loss. Three more deliveries in the over. He's keeping it straight. And there's a fielder out there mid-off. Just 2 more runs required. 2 more deliveries required to end the over number 3. The South is 13 of 11. Saeed is 5 of 6. Is that going to be taken? Yes, that's been taken. South will have to walk back. Vishwa gets the wicket. And the Super 11 lost the first one. It's 20 for the loss of a wicket now. So there you can see straight in the hands of that fielder who takes the good catch. So with that, there's going to be Vishukant Tyagi, who's got a new batter in here on strike. Super 11-20 for the loss of a wicket. And the last delivery of over number 3. Down the leg side looks like, or is it not? Was there an edge? I don't think there was. And that's been given as a wide. So there we have one more delivery to go. Well, that's a play and a miss. So 3 overs done, 21 for the loss of a wicket. So there's Rudransh. Just one run. That's an appeal. That's been given. Yes, it was pretty much straight. If there was no bat involved, that was definitely out. Syed will have to walk back. So 2 wickets for the Super 11 to lose in 2 consecutive overs. And things are looking a little bit difficult for them. Syed will depart the 5 of 7. Rudransh gets the wicket. There you would see it was pretty much straight there, no bat involved at all, and was going on to hit the wickets. So Zahid is now the man here. Vishukant Tyagi. That's up in the air. One bounce towards the fielder. It goes out on the offside. Vishukant Tyagi. He plays that well. That's hit hard by Vishukant. That's getting himself that boundary. Slightly short. He was waiting for it. And he made sure that he gets it up and over for a boundary. On the offside, nothing on that. Just one more delivery to go. 5 runs off the over and a wicket for Rudransh. That's it. The score will remain the same as 26 for the loss of 2 at the end of this 4 overs. So with that, Vishwa will continue 20 runs in his 2 overs and a wicket for him. 26 for the loss of 2. Zahid, the man on strike, 1 of 1. Vishwakant, 4 of 5. It keeps it pretty much straight there, Vishwa, on that occasion. Run up to Zahid, Vishwakant for a 5. Let's have a look at that. What happens in this delivery? Finds a fielder, but they'll take a quick single. It's 27 for the loss of 2. And that's wide. Have to bowl that one again. So the run rate has not been that great, to be honest. It's been sort of around that 7 run mark, and in the power play you would definitely want to have at least 10 runs in over or 8 runs in over. They'll have one more over of power play to come by after these 3 deliveries. Just a couple of more deliveries left here. 28-9 for the loss of 2. Zahid 2 of 4. Vishwakant 5 of 6. Vishwakant has just got a boundary, and then he's been playing in those dot deliveries. Though the idea would now be to stabilize this partnership and get those runs. So with that, they're going to go back for the second chance at the keeper's end. A good throw, and it would have been gone. So 5 overs have been done. It's 31 for the loss of those 2 wickets. Never Super 11, 31 for the loss of 2 at the end of those 5 overs. Vishwakant Tyagi 5 of 6. Zahid is 4 of those 6 deliveries. Walks that away on the offside. Chance of the keepers in again. It's Rudransh Panchal for his 3rd over. 7 runs in his over so far on a spell and a wicket to take. So Zahid the 6 of 7. It's an appeal, nothing to be given. So Zahid 6 of 8. The last delivery of that over number 6. The power play to be done. Chance of the keepers in. Would have been the ideal one there. Nevertheless, 6 overs completed. It's 35 for the loss of 2. So Omar is now going to be the man here with the ball in hand. The Zahid 7 of 11, Vishwakant the 6 of 7. A Super 11 and 35 for the loss of 2. 6 overs completed. The power play is done. More fielders allowed outside 30-yard circle. 5 fielders to be allowed. And that's been given as a wide. Starts off with the extra Omar. Play and a miss. So this is what you will have. They want the partnership to be built here. Zahid and Vishwakant Tyagi. There's one up in the air. Is there a chance? No, falls short of the fielder, long off. So 37 for the loss of 2. The projected score 123. 4 more deliveries left to end that over. Number 7 advances down the ground, walks around the onside. There's a man at long on. That's been taken and that's gone. Umar gets the wicket. Zayed will have to walk back. Super 11 lose their third. He played it straight back towards the bowler. And have a look at that. It was right there. Umar held on to that. So with that, we're going to have Srinath, who's the new batter and the captain of the Super 11 boxing. So 38 for the loss of 3. Srinath on strike. So 40 for the loss of 3. The last delivery of over number 7. Umar is works around the onside. The fielder's giving it a chase. Daksh Tiraj, 7 overs done. 41 for the loss of 3. So Daksh Tiraj has now been given the ball in hand. The youngster has been trusted right now to get the wickets and get further damage down to the Super 11. It's 41 for the loss of 3. Super 11, Srinath 3 of 2, Vishukant 7 of 8. Quick single chance at the keeper's end. Should have gone at the keeper's end. So 42 for the loss of 3. It's gone up in the air. Is it gone big enough? Yes, that's big enough. Vishukant Tyagi goes against the youngster Daksh. It was right in the slot for him to fire, and he cannot relent on that. Have a look at it. Right underneath the bat. Vishukant Tyagi uses his forearms, the power in those muscles, to get that maximum away. So 7 runs of this over. Daksh under pressure. Vishukant 13 of 10. Works out on the onside this time around. It's 49 of 3. Going down the leg side. And the last delivery of over number 8. Srinath 4 of 4. Vishukant Tyagi is 13 of 11. Slaps it out on the onside. He will look to go back for the second, but there's only one available. Srinath wasn't interested to come back for the second. He'll keep the strike. 8 overs have been done. It's 50 for the loss of 3. There's Umer. And that's outside the trim line. Srinath 5 of 5. Vishukant Tyagi is 13 of 11. There's on the offside there. 51 for the loss of 3 at the end of the 8 overs. Oh, they go back for the second. He had given up, Srinath. And the keeper should have come towards it. There's Srinath 7 of 6. We should count this 13 of 11. Up in the air. And not quite. Well done by Daksh. Really, really well done to back that one up. It was a hard throw. He slides and stops it. And that's up and over. And Umer Abbas just slightly short there. Kept it short outside off. And Vishukant walks that easily on the offside. So 59 for the loss of 3. There's 2 more deliveries left to finish over number 9. Measure of 7 for Srinath. Vishukant 18 of 13. And there the last delivery of the over number 9, 60 for the loss of 3 it is. That's gone right up in the air. Couple of bounces. So with that, 9 overs done at 61 for the loss of 3. So 19 of 14, Vishukant. Srinath 9 of 8. Oh, does well. Daksh Dheeraj once again. Oh, poor throw and poor backup. Worst backup that I have seen. And that will allow the boundary to come by. That was sloppy. That's 4 runs for Vishukant Tyagi. Daksh did well. He had that throw, but the backup should have been there. Moiz is not happy. That's 65 for the loss of 3. Vishukant 23 of 15. Again, giving it pretty much good on the occasion. It's on the offside. The ball is running away. And there it is. So 65 for the loss of 3. 2 more deliveries to go to end that over number 10. There's 5 runs in the over. Nothing of that. So with the 10 overs to be done, 66 it is for the loss of 3. The batting 13 runs here for South, 24 for Vishukant, and 7 extras in the 10 overs. 66 runs for the loss of 3. So the bowling summary there, wicket each for Vishwa, Rudransh and Umar. And 7 extras in those 10 overs as we mentioned about. 66 for the loss of 3. The next 10 over, let us see what happens. So Srinath 9 of 8, Vishukant 24 20. There's Mohammed, that's been a wide. Starts off with a wide there, Mohammed. Wanted to go. It's gone right up in the air. Is it gone big enough? Looks like it is. And that's a wonderful 6 out there. It's a big hit altogether. So this is what you would want now to get you the runs. Vishukant Tyagi against Mohammed. Vishukant 30 or 21. No run to be taken. Seven runs and over so far is what the current run rate is. He works it on the onside. Easy single. Will not bother putting the effort to go back for the second. Works around the onside. This is the last delivery at 10 runs in this over. There's 31-23. Oh, couldn't quite stop that one. The field at point, allowing them to go for the single. So 11 overs, and Vishukant will keep strike. 77 for the loss of 3. 77 for the loss of 3. The ball is running away. The fielder giving it a chase. I think the ball will be stopped. Yes, well done. Well done to get the ball back, and only a couple. Daksh Dheeraj to continue. He's into his third over. That's a good shot. That's not in the gap. They have a fielder back in the deep, so it's only a run. So 3 runs in this particular over. Daksh has 3 more deliveries to go. 80 for the loss of 3 on the board for the Super 11. That's a no ball. That's a crime, in fact. That's a crime for a spin bowler to bowl a no ball. Will have to go for the free hit, yeah. And it's going to be Vishukant Tyagi on strike. Advances down the ground. Doesn't quite get much of that. Vishukant, the free hit is not of any use. The last delivery of that over number 12. So with that 12 overs done, it's 84 for the loss of 3. So 8 more overs left here to finish things off in that over number 20 in the first innings. Now 13 of 12. Vishukant is 36 of 29. Mohammed with the ball, 11 runs in his first over. Slightly expensive. Was it for a massive 6? Vishukant, and definitely would like to do it better now here. Srinath advanced it down the ground, took it on a full, plays it towards long on, 1 bounce. Was right up in the air. Is this going to be taken? The fielder coming in from the deep, falls short of him. And it's only a single on offer. It's down the leg side, wide called. That's off the pads. No run to be taken. So Srinath 14 of 14. Super 11 are 87 for the loss of 3. Works are on the offside. It's the single it is. And the last delivery, can Mohammed get a wicket? And that's the boundary. So what a way to end that over. So 13 overs done. It's 92 for the loss of 3 it is. So 15 of 16 is Srinath. Vishukant is 41 of 31. That's that up in the air chance. Daksh can get his wicket, and yes, he gets one. That's been taken by Vishwa, I believe. Srinath has to walk back. He wanted to go for the big hit. And that's not the case right now. Srinath departs 15 of 17. Is right up, and there you can see good catch. So Daksh gets the wicket on the very first delivery of the over. It's going to be Irfan. So there's Daksh. Irfan walks her inside out, straight towards the man. It's 41 of 31. Oh, cheeky efforts there. Walks her on the onside. Daksh is bowling well into the final over of his spell. Works there on the offside. There's 96 for the loss of 4. There's 2 more deliveries. One more delivery remaining here to end the over number 14. Four deliveries, 4 runs in this over. Is that an appeal? I don't think the umpire is interested. It was just to ask the umpire. 14 overs done. It's 96 for the loss of 4. So Vishukant is 40 for 33. He's on the offside and finds the fielder. Advances down the track, goes for the attack on the offside. It's inside out and will get him a boundary. This is what we want to see from the Super 11 batters. And with that boundary, I think 100 runs also comes up on the board. There's 101 for the loss of 4. There you could see advancing down the track, plays really well and getting himself the important boundary. So Zahid has been hammered here for runs. Let's see what happens in this delivery. Again advancing down the track in 2 minds, but just stopped it at the last moment. Good one from Daksh. Vishukant Tyagi would have been in danger had he got a little bit more steps down the track. He's 5 runs away from his half century, Vishukant, but he's playing really well. Oh, that's not a good delivery from Zahid. Should have been hammered and is been hammered by Irfan. That's a 6. That was bold shot and was offered with a lot of time. There you could see the flight, but the length was so bad that Irfan had all the time in the world to smash that for a maximum. So it's 11 runs in the over. Advancing down the track, goes on the onside, and it's just a single it is. 15 overs have been done. It's 108 for the loss of this 4 wickets. So Rudransh was given the over here, another over, the last one of his spell, 6 on the very first delivery, 2 runs then for Irfan, and tried to play the square cut, and Vishwakant Tyagi was quick enough to go towards the keeper's end. Advances down the ground on the offside. So that's it. One more delivery left here. 118 for the loss of 4. Trying to be cheeky, Irfan. They go back for the couple. So 120 for the loss of 4 at the end of the 16 overs. And there's a wicket here. Vishwa, Rudransh, Umer and Daksh all getting a wicket each. And Zayed been slightly expensive, 12 runs in his first over, 10 extras in the 16 overs, and with that we're going down to the last 4 overs of the first innings, and we will see how the other way goes around. What sort of a target do the Super 11 put against the MEC study group? So Ali Abbas has now been given the ball in hand. The first over of the match. Vishwakant 46 of 35, Irfan 23 of 13. Right up in the air, chance for Moez. He takes it. Vishwakant is eluded of his half century. Ali Abbas gets the breakthrough and breaks this partnership, which is turning out to be very dangerous for the MEC study group. There's 46 of 36 is what Vishwakant Tyagi gets here. Have a look at that. Wanted to play the cheeky shot, but they couldn't quite execute it perfectly. He knew straight away that Moez will take that catch. Ali Abbas. South is the new batter in. Works around the offside. For fielder does well. Daksh Dheeraj at the point region. So 2 more deliveries left to end that over number 17. There's been only a run in the over, which is good for the MAC study group, but not so good for the Super 11. Goes right up in the air. Irfan is in danger. Falls in no man's land. And the last delivery here for number 17, 122 for the loss of 5. And South is 1 of 2. Irfan is 24-15. Oh, a slow one there. With that, 17 overs have been done. It's 122 for the loss of 5. So 122 for the loss of 5 at the end of the 17 overs. There's Umer, who's now going to be the man. There's right up in the air. That's not been taken. Kept it short, and the ball is running away. And doesn't go towards the boundary region. It's on the offside. Oh, the fielder stops it. So 126 on the board. Can they get to 160? It's going to be a bit difficult for them. With this, Irfan is going to be the man. If they have to get to 160, it's going to be him. Umer Abbas has been doing well here. He's going to be surely coming in for the last over of the match. Last over of the first innings. There's 126 for the loss of 5. The last delivery for over number 18. He goes right up in the air. Is there a chance? No, it will fall in no man's zone. So that's it. 18 overs have been done. It's 127 for the loss of 5. So with that, we have Mr. Ali Abbas, the man here. 2 more overs left in this first innings. He slaps it out on the offside. Slow one there from from Ali Abbas. Over number 19 in progress. Walks around the offside. Going back for the second, that's 2 runs taken. Directed to would have been in trouble. The ball is running away here. Oh, stops the ball before the boundary line. So there's Ali Abbas, 6 runs in the over. And there's 2 more deliveries left to finish things off in over number 19. There's 133 for the loss of 5. Irfan 35 for 25. Saud is 1 of 3. There's Irfan. Oh, smartly done there, away from the keeper. That runs away towards the boundary region. Have a look at that. Banged in shot slightly there from Ali Abbas, and it was away from the keeper. Down to the last delivery of over number 19. Falls in no man's land again. Irfan is trying his best to hit hard, and he'll keep the strike for the next over. 19 overs done. It's 138 for the loss of 5. So that's Umar. There's Irfan, 40-27. South is 1 of 3. He walks around the onside. There's a fielder long on. Umar Abbas got his hand on the way. That surely got a hurt. Hope that is okay. So it's all up to Irfan now. 2 deliveries, 2 runs. Banged in short. Walks around the onside. And they go back for the second. Three deliveries left here. Irfan on strike. Got 2. Here he goes. Here he goes with that. Oh, yes, no, yes, no. So 141 for the loss of 5. South is 1 of 3. Irfan is 43 of 31. So nothing much on that. The last delivery of that over, number 20. So what happened there? I think there's some altercation that's happening between both the fielders of Super 11 and batter of Super 11 and a fielder there. Some altercations that happens. It's gonna go. Game of cricket should prevail. And doesn't look good. These things happen in the game of cricket. Sometimes things get you on your nerve. And it's a very senior umpire there. Man Mustafa Haji, one of the senior most umpires of the Kuwait cricket lead panel of umpires, and he's definitely toned it down. So not an issue there. 141 for the loss of 5. The last delivery of over number 20. It goes up in the air. Cannot go towards the fielder. He messes that one up. It's only going to be a single. So just a single here. So 142 it is for the loss of those 5 wickets for the Super 11. 143 is what the MEC study group will require to win this match, and let us see what happens in this run chase. The match summary is going to be up and running. Still there's some altercation happening. They're going to end it here and move forward ahead. There's Super 11. 142. Vishukant 46 of 36. Irfan 43 of 31. Srinath 15 of 17. South 13 of 12. And in the bowling summary, Rudransh, Daksh, Umar and Ali Abbas getting a wicket each in the respective 4 overs. So we head into a break. Once we're back, it's the MEC study group with the Ranchis. So welcome back for this run chase where the MAC study group require 143 to win this match. In those 20 overs that they have, the match officials have made their way out to the center, and we await the batting side as well as the fielders to come in and get going with this match. So 143 it is. So 143 it is. That's required in those 20 overs. So there's Syed with the ball in hand, Ali and Zahid, the two batters for the MAC study group. Let us see what happens. Starts off with a wide. Zaidam over the wicket. Play and a miss. And that's been just a run only in the two deliveries so far. There's Ali and Zahid, the two batters. That's right up in the air. And that's been taken. So the Super 11 get the breakthrough. Will let the Ali have to walk back. Syed gets the wicket. It's the MAC study group who've lost the first wicket. Ali Abbas walking back. Kept it short. Taliaba wanted to go on the onside. And that has been taken there. The fielder long off. Or mid off. So outside the trim line, and that's been a wide there. So the MEC study group 2 for the loss of a wicket. There's Mudassar, who's a new batter in. So two for the loss of a wicket here, and the last delivery of that over, number 1. There's Mudassar and Zahid. Doesn't quite. The end of that first over. It's 2 on the board for the loss of a wicket. So both the batters are yet to get off the mark here. Mudassar has faced 3 deliveries, no run. Walks around the offside with Shukan Tyagi, has the ball in hand. And Zahid and Mudassar, the 2 batters. He walks around the onside. That's a good shot altogether. Is it on a bounce or is it all the way? Looks like... is that on a bounce? The umpire to have a look at it again. That's the boundary. It was a good shot altogether on the onside. And that's on the offside there. Just the single it is. Zahid after getting the boundaries easily. Wanting to get that on the offside for a single, but he did not quite go for it. So 6 for the loss of a wicket. 7 now, in fact, with that single to come by. This over has only gone for 5 runs. And the way the Super 11 can win this match is by picking up wickets. Again, nothing on that. So 5 runs and over is fine for the Super 11 because we're inside the power play and they don't want to concede more runs. Mudassir has gone up in the air, 1 bounce. Oh, the fielder sloppy. Sloppy with that, and has run away towards the boundary region. What a way to win over number 2. It was fuller this time. He went for it, Mudassir, and just overrunning that one. So 2 overs done, 11 for the loss of a wicket for the MSC study group. Oh, it's in the gap. The ball is running away. The fielder giving it a chase. The ball might just stop before the boundary line, does well. And they're going to go back for the second. Zahid Nan is going to continue for a second over. So Syed now with the ball. As we said, it's all important for them to pick up the wickets against the MEC study group. Zahid 7 of 6. On the onside, the ball is running away. The fielder giving it a chase. It's Aryan Kapil who stops the ball and will have a throw towards the keeper. Good work done to keep it down for just a single. Oh, that's gone. Mudassir with a shot. This is what he likes to flick, but this time will not go towards the boundary line. It's only going to be a couple of runs. Oh, that's a good shot from Mudassir. Is that gone big enough? Looks like that has gone big enough on that. Oh, what a hit altogether. And there's right in the slot. So 22 for the loss of a wicket. Mudassir 12 of 7. So 3 overs done. It's 22 for the loss of a wicket for the MSC study group. And with that, we're going to take a short break for the call of prayer. And once the prayer break is done, we'll catch you up for the further action. And the match will be in progress after some time. With us at 12 of 8. And Zai, those 8 of those 7 deliveries. Super 11 side. One wicket for 13 runs and it's 2 overs. So there we are. Welcome back after the pre-break, where the MAC study group are still in need of a lot of runs there. Though 143 is going to be the target. It's not too much if you look at that. But it's all up to the batters of the MAC study group in the way they go about the business against the Super 11. They have already lost a wicket here. MAC study group losing Ali Abbas, one of the good batters up the order for them. But they don't have a dearth of batters. They do have a good solid batting lineup. The MAC study group, Zahid and Mudassar are right there at the centre. Zahid 8 of 7. Mudassar is 12 of those 8 deliveries. And as we speak, it's going to be Irfan with the ball in hand, and he comes in for his first over, and over number 4 of the innings. This partnership is 21, as this has been since the inception. So there we are, Irfan with the ball in hand, right arm over the wicket. Zahid and Mudassar, the 2 batters, works out on the offside. There is a fielder out there, Srijit, inside the circle at the point region. Zahid 8 of 8. Mudassar is 12 of those 8 deliveries. Right arm over the wicket. Solo for toss, straight towards the man at the mid-off region. Oh, that's gone up and over the inner circle, running away for the boundary. This is where the MSC study group are going good with those runs. It's 26 now for the loss of a wicket. Have a look at that, slightly short there, and he goes ahead with that. Poor delivery, poor line, poor length from Irfan. Pitching it short, offering the width to Zahid, who's waiting for the width to be offered. So 26 is what the score is. We are still inside the power play, and the MAC study group would like to make good use of that opportunity. And that's a play and a miss. There's going to be a certain sense of heat between the two teams, and it was very evident when they went ahead in the dugout. And at the end of those 20 overs of the first innings, some altercations there with Irfan and the other teammates of the MAC study group. That's up in the air. The ball is running away. There's a lot of power behind that shot. That's another boundary in the over. 8 runs have come off it. They're getting ahead with those runs. I'm telling you, the MAC study group have a solid batting lineup. And if you're going to bowl that line and length, Irfan, you're going to always be punished. So 16 of 12 is what Zahid has at the moment. Mudassar is 12 of 8. And the last delivery of over number 4. Play and a miss. This is all that you have. End of 4 overs, 30 for the loss of a wicket. There's Vishukant Tyagi, who now comes in with the ball. 9 runs and a wicket for him in the first over. Well, that goes up in the air. Is there a chance? The keeper coming underneath it. There's a fielder and they drop it. The sloppiest mistake that they could have done. It was the fielder shot third was going for the catch. The keeper was going for the catch as well. The mix-up between the two has made sure that Mudassar gets the life. So Vishukant here, the man, 31 for the loss of a wicket. Oh, that's a wicket there. Zayed will have to walk back. That was pitched fuller wide in the block hole and that's gone. Mudassar would have been gone as well, but yeah, Zayed will have to walk back. So 31 for the loss of 2. So Imran Nawaz is now going to be the man coming in at the number 4 position. Oh, there was another good delivery, but this time Imran Nawaz got his bat there. So 32 for the loss of 2 for the MSC Study Group. Mudassar 13 of 9. There's Imran 1 of 1. Vishukant is going to be the bowler trying to get those runs, trying to get those wickets for his side. Slower delivery there from Vishukant. Oh, good delivery there. Vishukant tried his best. Chance. The ball is running away towards the boundary region. And that's going back for the second. That's 2 good runs here. So 5 overs done. It's 35 for the loss of those 2 wickets for the MSC study group. So Irfan to continue, 8 runs and a wicket for him. Slow one there. Has that been hammered? Yes, that's been hammered. That has been a good shot. 6 it is. And that's Mudassar, who's hammered that one away for a maximum. Oh, what a shot that is. Look at that. Terrific. So the first delivery has gone for a 6. The pressure is on the bowler. That's the wicket. That's the wicket, and that's the send off back to Mudassar. They got to keep their calm. This match is getting heated. But that was a good reply after being spoken of some words of after hitting that 6. The next delivery, he clamped him up for room. He wanted to play across the line. Have a look at that. And that's the wicket. Another send off back as well. Things are getting heated up in this match. Let us see which way it goes about. Reminds me of the Super 11 having the same against the Doctors Cricket Club, and they won that at the last delivery of the match. The Super 11 with needed 3 runs to win the match, 2 runs to tie, and eventually they got a boundary of the last delivery. So with that, it's going to be Umar Abbas, the new batter in. Imran Nawaz, the non-strikers, and 3 of 2. Outside edge, and that's been taken. Yes, that's been gone. Umar Abbas will have to walk back as well. Thickish outside edge. That's 4 wickets down for the for the MEC study group. I wonder what's happening here to them in this run chase. They're just losing wickets away. Though the good part for them is that the required score is not a big one. It's 143, so they need to have some partnership going. It's Irfan. It's Irfan who takes the wicket. Syed takes the catch. Have a look at that. He comes in. Outside off. Umar Abbas goes for it. And that's a good take under pressure. This match is really interesting to watch. So the ones who are watching us right now, don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. So there's Nabil who gets the bat to it and stay towards the fielder inside the circle. And Nabil and Imran, the two batters here for the MEC study group, and with that we're going to have the last delivery of the over number 6 and the power play will be done. He walks out on the offside, chance at the keeper's end. Don't think that it was a hard one. So with that, 6 overs done. It's 42 for the loss of 4. So 42 for the loss of 4. Nabil 1 of 3. Imran has 3 of those 2 deliveries. Vishukan Tyagi, the man in here with the ball in hand. Now wicket for him already. Oh, is that a 6? Oh, that's gone. 1 bounce, or is it all the way? That's all the way for a maximum. So the rivalry will continue. And this time that's Nabil who gets into the act, gets the big one. I'm really interested to see how this match goes about. A couple of wickets here for the Super 11 can get the MAC study group. Can get the MAC study group a little bit worried. Walks around the onside. The ball is running away. The fielder giving it a chase. Nothing on that. Straight towards the fielder. So 7 runs of this particular over. The power play has been done, but the 6 here is causing them the problem. Place it down the ground. So Irfan to continue here, 2 wickets in his previous over, 15 runs so far of his 2 overs. As Imran Nawaz, he goes for it. Falls short of that fielder. They're wanting wickets here, the Super 11, the MEC study group. They need a partnership. It's a long over still left. It's a long time even. Many overs to come by. They'll have 12 more overs, which is 72 more deliveries to come. So they can take their time in. It's not that they have to rush ahead with those runs. Required 100 is around 7.5, which is manageable. You start worrying when it goes over 9. If it's under 8 or 7.5, it's always easy. Even if you have 1 or 2 quiet overs, but a big 6 can change it all in your favor. And this is where I feel that the Super 11 missed out on 10 to 20 runs. Eventually to what they would have wanted to get. So 53 for the loss of 4. That's gone high up in the air, and that's going to be a maximum. Nabil is not quite too hesitant in shying away from not hitting those 6s. He hits that one away. There was not a best of the deliveries from Irfan. He banged in short, but it was outside off. And all that time in the world for Nabil to walk that one for a maximum. Gets his bat there. So 8 overs done. It's 60 for the loss of 4. So Aryan Kapil is now going to be the man here. So Aryan and that's going to be Imran 6 of 8, Nabil 17 of 10. That's the flight. Enticing the batter, but Aryan Kapil has got to be careful. Has it gone? Yes, has been given. Aryan Kapil gets the wicket as well. The youngster does it for the Super 11. Gets Nabil back in the dugout. This has been a turning point. I'm telling you, 5 wickets down. The MEC study group are having an issue altogether. Nabil Ahmed 17 of 11. It's a big wicket for the MEC to lose. Though they have Imran Nawaz still out there. But look at that. The spin. And a good catch from Saeed. Don't forget, the delivery was good, but the catch was also amazing. Everything happening in this match. Sometimes we feel with the hits being, with the sixes that have been coming by, that the MEC are going to get it there. But now when wickets fall, things look the other way around. So 62 for the loss of 5 is what we have. There's 2 more deliveries to go. Aryan Kapil. Can he get another wicket? I'm telling you, his 4 overs are going to be really crucial. Don't count him out like he's a youngster, but he's been trained really well, and right now he's been personally mentored by Kashif, who you must have seen in the morning when he was playing against Tally. He's also a big support to the juniors cricket coaching team. So 62 for the loss of 5. There's 2 more deliveries left to end that over number 9. Aryan has got 2 runs in the over, given away 2 runs in the over. There's Mohammed, the left-hander. That's sloppy. You can expect that because bowling to a right-hander and the switching it all together can sometimes be a bit more tricky. So now he has Imran Nawaz. If he can get the wicket of Imran Nawaz, this match will be in the pockets of the Super 11 because Imran Nawaz is an amazing batter. He will take his time. I don't think that he will rush into getting in those runs. You will see his smart and sensible approach towards this run chase now. 9 overs done. It's a good over from Aryan. Just 3 runs and a wicket of it. It's 63 for the loss of 5. So Zahid is now going to be the man here with the ball in hand, and it's Mohammed and Imran, the 2 batters. Mohammed on strike, Imran the non-strikers in. It's a full toss though. There's Imran 7 of 10. Muhammad the 2 of 2. You cannot afford these extras now. Cannot afford the extras. $65 for the loss of 5. Straight towards the fielder. So not that they have to get those quiet over, but they also have to get the wickets. Wickets are a key. Down the leg side, it's been called as a wide. On the offside there, and 67 for the loss of 5. That's gone up in the air. Is there a chance? That's been taken. That has been taken, yes. Wicket number 6. I said that Imran Nawaz. I was hoping that he has a sensible approach in this run chase, but he too gives his wicket away, and Irfan takes the catch. And that's another wicket that goes down the drain. Imran Nawaz, 8 of 13. Zahid gets the wicket. Have a look at that. Banged in shot. He went with it. He thought that he would get it up and over for a 6, but straight in the hands of Imran. Yeah, and he's saying that he's still there on the ground. So he's among runs, among wickets, among catches. So wish one now. Things, I'm telling you, are a bit difficult for the MSC study group. It's the lower middle order, or more towards the tail enders, that we will see now coming in. 68 for the loss of 6 in the 10 overs. So down the leg side, and that's been called as a wide. So 69 for the loss of 6. So the MAC study group, Mohammed is 3 of 6. Aaron Kapil comes in here, he gave away a wide. And now it's gonna be the man here. There he goes, Mohammed. That's a good shot. That's a 6. So I might have to take my words back that this match is going to be easy for the Super 11. Doesn't look like, because there's one good shot from Mohammed. That was a wonderful hit. So can they win this match? Can they continue this right till the end? 75 runs on the board now with that 6. Aaron Kapil been hammered for a maximum. There's 2 more deliveries to go to finish things off in this particular over. Good delivery. Let's that one go away. Eleven overs done. 75 for the loss of 6. So 68 required of 54. It's not a big ask, I would say, for the MAC study group, but they've got to have those wickets right till the end. So batting summary: 16 runs for Zahid, 20 for Mudassar, and 17 for Nabil. All the others have been disappointing. So there's Zahid now. Got a wicket in the first over. And 76 for the loss of 6. Poor delivery there from Zahid. He gave that one away easy to Mohammed. There's Mohammed, 13 of 12, Vishwa 1 of 1. He goes ahead with a shot. Is that gone? That's been gone up and over for a maximum. 6 it is. So even the MSC study group are coming ahead with the runs. Advancing down the track. There he goes with a big hit. Thinking that, yeah, he got a hand to it but couldn't hold on. It's expensive over this. 12 runs so far. Vishwa on strike. All that he's got to do is get a run and get Mohammed back on strike. He's been playing good. So 12 overs completed, 87 for the loss of 6. There's Aryan who will continue. The ball is running away. The fielder giving it a chase. So 22-15 is for Mohammed. He's got a 6 and a boundary in the previous over. That could have been stopped by the fielder, that misfield costing that run. It's 90 for the loss of 6 to the MSC study group. Yeah, Vishwa, he's got to keep his calm. Don't quite give away any wicket. Let Mohammed do the risk-taking ability because he's shown us that he can. I think Aryan should look to get his googly in here because Vishwa might not. Vishwa, I want to read him really well. It's got to have this element of surprise, Aryan. I would say pitch it fuller and then let the ball turn into the right-hander because now the right-hander feels that the ball is going away from him. It wants it down there. This was the googly I spoke to you about. That has not been given. Perfect there. That was the googly. He went for the outside turn. Though I think the way he was stepping back, there was kind of an opportunity had the ball been going away from the batter Vishwa. The last delivery of the over number 13. Good delivery from Aryan. So that's it. He will keep the strike. Vishwa, 13 overs have been done. It's 91 for the loss of 6. Straight back towards the bowler. How can he not take that one? South. It was Vishwa that could have gone the wicket. Straight back towards him. Nothing on that. It was he let go of that. South has got to be careful with the way he's giving that flight on the ball. Mohammed can whack him away. It's not a very difficult batter, Mohammed. Again advancing down the track. Down the ground, straight towards the long off. Does well to stop that ball. Vishwa. Beg your pardon, it's South. It's only been 2 runs from the over. Just a single again, 3 runs from this over. And the last delivery of over number 14. Gets with a spin chance, the keeper's end. Had that been collected on time. So 14 overs have been done. It's 4 runs from the over. It's 95 for the loss of 6. So 14 overs have been done. It's 95 for the loss of 6. It's going to be a new bowler now. Let's see who's been given the ball in hand. Looks like Aryan will continue. So Mohammed 25 of 19, Vishwa 4 of 9. And there's Aryan Kapil. That's gone. That's the wicket they were searching for. Mohammed walks back and Aryan gets the wicket, gets them the breakthrough. The Super 11 are going to celebrate here. What a wonderful spin on that occasion. Mohammed was clueless altogether and went on to hit the wickets. Have a look at that. Perfectly pitched, advancing down the ground, went for the spin, did not quite. Mohammed, a lot of expectation was from him to get them that victory. 143 was required, but now things are going to look a bit tough. As Moise walks in. And surely he's got to be careful here, Moise. The youngster is doing really well. 2 wickets for 14 runs. Tremendous effort. He's into his last over of the spell. You would say Daksh and Aryan, both the youngsters have performed really well in this match. So Moise, the captain of the MEC study group, is on strike. So Vishwa 4 of 9. There's 95 for the loss of 7, the MEC study group. And with that, we're going to have Aryan. 2 wickets for 14 runs. So 96 for the loss of 7. Keeping it pretty much straight and good. Aryan Kapil, the batter doesn't want to take a risk. Now, can Vishwa and Moise get their team home? It is not impossible, but certainly a bit difficult. Because the number of wickets that have gone by and the bowling performance that's been happening here in the centre. Was close to getting another one, Aryan. What a wonderful googly that was. He was Vishwa playing it for the ball to spin away from him. And that was a perfect turner. Oh, sloppy. Yeah, that's gone, is it? Yes, that's gone. Why did they run? Moise having to walk back. They went for that sloppy effort. Oh my wonder, the MEC study group are looking at a loss here. Have a look at the just missed the stumps. Moise was a bit slow to take that one. Yeah, he said okay, and Mohammed called him there. He saw the sloppiness. He ran, in fact, and he couldn't quite. Good that Aryan removed his hand out of the way. Otherwise, it would have been a difficult effort altogether. So we're going to have the last delivery of this particular over, number 15. Is 97 for the loss of those 8 wickets. Last delivery here. Rudransh Panchal, the youngster. He's up against another youngster. He wants to down the track. Yes, the single. 15 overs done. It's 98 for the loss of 8 wickets. Good work done by Aryan. In fact, 16 runs in his 4 overs with 2 wickets at this stage is really commendable. So 98 for the loss of 8 wickets. 15 overs have been done. With that, 5 more overs left. South comes in for another over. They has Vishwa on strike. Rudransh, the non-strike is in. They're searching for wickets, and that's the reason they have Irfan at the slip cordon. This is pressure time, and the Super 11 are having the upper hand so far. That's a good shot from Vishwa. That's a boundary. What a start. Every time we feel the wicket is going by, then the runs come in. And that spins away. Spins away from South. Away from the batter, beg your pardon. It runs it down the ground again. They're trying to attack both these batters. As I said, the Super 11 are 10 to 15 runs short, even 20 runs short to eventually what they could have been. The required run rate is, you can say, less than 10 runs. But if they don't get those runs, then it's going to be tough. 5 runs of this over so far. Rudransh Panchal can also bat. So it's not that he doesn't know how to bat. Still anyone's game. Is there an appeal? Square leg. Irfan is really animated out there in the center. He was appealing as if he knows it's out. And the last delivery, 5 runs of the over. Oh, nothing on that. So the score will remain the same. 103 for the loss of 8 at the end of the 16 overs. So now it's 10 runs and over required to win this match. Now comes the heat. 40 of 24. Super 11 have the upper hand here. So 16 overs have been done. It's 103 for the loss of 8. There's Vishukant Tyagi, who's 22 runs in his 3 overs and a wicket. Is now going to come in with the ball in hand. Nothing's going right. There's the animation all around. Animated scenes. Just a single. It is 10 runs and over. Mind you, they have to get a boundary every over. If there's no boundary, the pressure comes back on these batters. Vishukant Tyagi is bowling the final over of his spell. He's done his best. It's 23 runs in his 3 overs. 3.1 overs. Into the final over. Final 5 deliveries. Rudransh Panchal yet to get off the mark. You don't require that. Vishukant Tyagi, you don't require that. It's been given as a wide. The supporters of the Super 11 are hoping that no extras come by, whereas the MSC study group are hoping that some miracle happens. They keep getting those wides, keep getting those boundaries some way or the other. He lacked the power, Rudransh. It's a tough situation in the center. Slow one. There's a long. That's been taken. They do not even go long off. Irfan takes the catch. And Rudransh having to walk back. And the last wicket comes in. Daksh Dheeraj is the man here. He can bat also, Daksh. So Rudransh Panchal walks back for a golden duck, and have a look at that. Slow one there. He went high up in the air and stayed in the hands of Irfan, stationed at the mid-on region. So there we are, good to go. And 3 more deliveries left in this particular over. That's 105 for the loss of 9. Daksh Dheeraj. Slow one there from Vishwakant. Trying to entice the youngster. Down the leg side, Vishwakant Tyagi, was this required? It's the last batter standing there. Don't think that you would need to give away these extras. Just bowl wicket to wicket and finish this match off from the perspective of the Super 11. Though the MSC group can still hope, though it's going to be a bit difficult for them to see victory. Vishwa can get them that victory if he gets to bat a lot or most of his remaining deliveries. Four runs have come in the over. They need 6 more to be on par with the required run rate. Works around the onside, looking for the 2. They run the first one hard. They're going to come back for the second. So that's it. They take 6 runs of this over. And 17 overs gone by. It's 109 for the loss of 9 wickets. Seventeen overs have been done. It's 109 for the loss of 9. And Asad is now going to be the man here with the ball in hand. They're only a wicket away from being bowled out. Vishwa is going to be the man here. It's going to be on strike. They have a slip in the catching position. Full toss, and that's 6. A 1 bounce, sir, beg your pardon. The 1 bounce towards the fence. Poor delivery from Asad. Wonder why you want to bowl that. Wish was still keeping the hopes alive. The boundary compensates the 4 runs they couldn't get in the previous over. Though still 30 runs to get. And they're only a wicket away. MEC study group from being bowled out. So got to be careful. Also get those runs. Yeah, as I said, Vishwa will not go for the single. He'll want to have the strike as much as possible. He'll only run when he spots the opportunity of running 2. Once down the ground, again they take a single, they're going for the second. He will go out and needs to go at the keeper's end. That has been gone. That's the victory. That is the victory for the Super 11. Good throw from Aryan. Had to go at the keeper's end. The celebration will be on. And that is the end of this match. The Super 11 are victorious. Look at that. It's a good throw. He did his best. Vishwa. But in the end, this match is done and dusted for the Super 11. Surely I don't think the MSC study group would even come out to shake hands as usual. A loss for them means a lot. So that's it. The batters though have a handshake, but let's see whether they shake hands or no. Oh, we see some of the players do getting up to shake hands. So that's commendable. Because otherwise the fierce battle was there so much so that thought that the handshakes will not be happening. But I think that sense prevails between the two teams and finally they shake hands. So that's a pleasing sight to watch. And that's the match summary. Super 11, 142 for the loss of 5. Vishukant Dagi, 46-36. Irfan, 43-31. Srinal, 15. Rudransh, Daksh, Umar and Ali getting a wicket each. And in reply, it is Amit Sadi Group, bowled off 114. Mohammed, 25. There's Mudassar, 20. And Nabil, 17. Aryan, Vishukant, Irfan getting 2 wickets each. And Syed getting a wicket for himself. So that's the end. With this match is done and dusted there. For sure, Vishukant Tyagi or Irfan, one of them might be awarded as the player of the match. Let's stay tuned to what happens in the player of the match category. I think in my opinion, Irfan, since he was not out and he has a better economy, though no, Vishukant has a better economy in terms of not giving away those runs. Also, he has a couple of catches to his name as well, Irfan. The Super 11 winning this match by 28 runs. A good victory, you could say, all over. They won the toss, batted first, thought that they could get to 160. Initially felt that they were 20 runs short, but eventually they ended up bowling really well and defending that score. So with that, it's the end. This is me signing off. There are 3 matches coming up next. 2 of them you will have Lloyd in the com box. Stay tuned.